Okay, hey y'all. I am popping on real quick because I haven't been let me just start this over. My intention for being like extremely consistent with uploading has really been interrupted with life. Life is lifing, and life is always gonna life. It's just the way that we respond to lifing that matters. Right now, I am obviously in my car, and I am in the Target parking lot. My two of my children are in Target. My oldest daughter and my second oldest son are in Target right now. You know, getting some things that they need. But excuse me, I didn't want to go in because I really can't stand this particular Target. I went inside for the first time the other day, and y'all, let me tell you, it was not targeting the way I needed it to target. So I just decided that I wasn't gonna go in there. I don't have the desire to go in there. And plus, I'm just not in the greatest mood right now. Like, my perimenopause is really, you know, she's a motherfucker. She really is. She is taking a huge toll on my mood right now, and I just don't want to be around a bunch of people. You know, if I'm gonna be around a bunch of people in Target, I need the Target that I'm in to give the vibe that I normally get when I go in Target, which is peace, joy, harmony. It's a whole experience for me to go in Target, and this Target, y'all, it is just not. I went in there and I was just like, what is happening in here? What is going on? What kind of Target is this? Oh my world, what is happening? But yeah, I just wanted to make this video real quick because the more that I sat and thought about how I haven't been uploading, the more I realized that this is actually an outlet for me. Like, I really enjoy coming on, talking to y'all, even if it's like 2 or 3 of y'all that actually watch my videos. I get a thrill just knowing that somebody's watching, that somebody could come across one of my videos and take something from it that is beneficial to them. So that in itself is a perk for me. But actually just being able to get on camera and talk about things that I like, things that are bothering me, just life in general, really it helps me. And not doing videos, not uploading for the amount of time that I hadn't been uploading, it just really started to mess with my mental state. And not to the point where it's like I'm depressed or anything like that, but I noticed that when I was getting up every day, coming out, you know, to my car, or just even sitting on the couch in the living room, you know, uploading videos, it was really doing a lot for my mental health. And if I'm looking all over the place, excuse me, I'm in a parking lot, and I do that. When I'm in my car, I'm always looking around to see what's going on around me. So if I'm looking all over the place, ignore that. But that's why I'm doing it. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Yeah, so life has been lifing, and, you know, not uploading the content that I was uploading has really, you know, it's really been affecting me, because and then I felt bad, and I'm like, you know, I promised myself that I was gonna be, you know, consistent. I was gonna upload regularly, and I haven't been doing that. You know, just our whole living situation changed, and that's just really crazy right now. I'm not gonna get into the details about that, but it's crazy. So it's playing a part in my uploading, and just me trying to get everything accomplished that I'm setting out to do. Like, I have so many balls rolling right now, y'all. I have a lot of things that I'm working on, and it gets kind of overwhelming, because sometimes I feel like, how am I gonna get all this done? How am I gonna accomplish all these goals that I've set for myself? And I know that realistically I should tackle one at a time, but my Gemini mind be Geminiing. And one thing about a Gemini, for me, that I know to be true, is that we are very creative people, and when we get an idea in our minds, something that we really want to do, and we start trying to make it happen, we become obsessed, and then there's something else that we become interested in, and we just want to do all these things. And it's not that we don't know how to do them, it's just that we have so many things that we want to do. We kind of don't have that do one thing at a time mindset. It's like, do this, do this, do this, do this. And I have to work on that. That's something that I'm really struggling to work on. But I just I have missed doing videos, and I know I probably look crazy, but I was sick for 2 weeks with some kind of virus. It wasn't like a stomach thing. It was more like, my sinuses, my chest, that, and I just felt really lethargic. Not lethargic. I didn't have any energy. Like, I was just wiped out every single day. I lost my voice for like 3 or 4 days at one point. Then when it came back, it was still barely there. It took so long for my voice to come back to normal. And I'm still like battling with a tiny bit of congestion. But I have been seeing a lot of people on Facebook saying that they were experiencing the same thing, that it was lasting for the same amount of time. And I don't know what it is, but I'm just glad that I don't have it anymore. I'm glad that it's gone. And I hope that y'all have been, having a really good holiday, season. It hasn't been that great for me, I'm going to be honest. With the loss of, my brother in 2021, and then just a lot of other things have come into play to, as to why it just hasn't been the greatest for me. I was excited about Christmas at first. I was very geeked up, very just, in the spirit, and then all of a sudden it just dwindled away, and it has not come back. Now, hopefully for New Year's Eve, I'll be in the spirit again. But for right now, I'm just not feeling it. I am just not feeling it at all. I'm just not. And it sucks because like I said, I was excited. I was excited about it. I tried to do Vlogmas. I made one Vlogmas video. And the crazy thing is that as soon as I made that video, I think like a couple of days later, I ended up getting sick. So my attempt at Vlogmas failed. That was a wrap for that. And then my comeback to try to get back into the flow of uploading, that didn't go as I planned for it to go because of, like I said, living situation just crazy now. We had to move, and it's just really, I might get into a detail, do a story time on it, but for right now, just know that it's crazy, and I'm trying to figure out a way to still upload my content. Then with the whole possibility of TikTok being banned next month, that is really, I'm really thinking about that because I'm on TikTok and I post quite frequently on TikTok as well. I have been really getting a lot more consistent on there. So, and I had a lot of big plans for my TikTok platform. I had a lot of big plans. I still have big plans for them. I'm not going to scratch those plans for my TikTok until I hear what the final word is going to be about with TikTok. But yes, I am, I'm on there. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Threads. I am some of everywhere. And I also have my own blog. I have a podcast. So, there are a lot of things that I am trying to do. A lot of things that I'm working on. And there's some other few things that I'm not going to really mention right now that I am, working on other projects. But yeah, these are all things that require me to be creating content for these things. And with my podcast, I'm trying to, go visual. Right now, it's only audio. So I made the decision to go visual as well as audio. And then all this stuff started happening. I got sick. We had to move. And it's just crazy right now for me. So I'm just doing the best I can, trying to get content uploaded and posted, you know, to my different platforms as I can. You know, I'm also on Facebook. I have 2 Facebook accounts. Actually, I have 3. One is my backup page for when they put me in Facebook jail. I don't really ever use that page. I haven't used that page in like over a year. But I also I have a blog page on there, and then I have my main page. And what's crazy is I have over 22,000 followers on my Facebook page. And here on YouTube, I have less than 500 subscribers. That always makes me laugh, because it just goes to show me how hard it is to grow on YouTube. But not saying that it's impossible, because you can see it's evident that it's very possible. But it's hard, y'all. It's hard. I have thousands of followers on all my other platforms, but except for YouTube. YouTube is the hardest one, but I worked my ass off to get to grow my following on all those all my other platforms. And what I have come to realize is that I have to work twice as hard to get there on YouTube. But I'm not, like I said, I'm not saying it's impossible, but y'all, it is hard. It is hard. So what I do is I just try to, you know, not look at YouTube Studio. I try not to go to YouTube Studio anymore and check my numbers. I have to get in the mindset to not focus on the numbers, but just focus on putting the video out there, because sooner or later the effort's going to pay off. I know that to be true. As long as I remain consistent and positive and keep, you know, putting God at the forefront of everything that I do, I know that all the things that I'm working on are going to work in my favor. They're going to work out for me. And that's the attitude that I have going into 2025. Everything always works out for me. And that's also one of the affirmations that I have come up with. So I will talk to y'all later, and bye-bye.